They'll start on the ground with Frazier. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Georgia sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. And the punt hits at the 6. Hit down it, and it'll be a touchback. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, the running back has it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll give it to him again. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama built its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Keelan Russell. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Fires quickly. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. They'll give to Frazier.
And that
finding some room. Carried it all the big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Handoff for Frazier. Breaks into the open. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Wants to throw. It's Stockton. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double-teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Handoff Frazier running left. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Throwing Russell. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Now here's Russell. Makes the grab. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. Shakes off the defender. Maybe some room here. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the 2nd drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Russell. Caught. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on third down. Now here's Russell. Makes the grab on the left. And they get him out of bounds, but not before a sizable pickup on that one.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Keelan Russell. Oh, he makes the catch. Touchdown Tide. A great catch and run for 6.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He's got his man, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Here's a give to Frazier. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was, and because of the late throw, they're able to come up with the interception.
Find some fresh air. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home.
Might have a chip. Got enough space. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their second passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bulldogs using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Time to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Buys a little time. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Alabama! The defense putting points on the board. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Timeout on the field, and that's the 2nd call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got the first down. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Georgia going up tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down. Dances away. Plucks it out of the air. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds space on the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Here's Nate Frazier. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. On the run, it's Hill. And he's not going anywhere as his defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. Just about set to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. He gets a block. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Georgia offense, ready to go on the attack. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Going deep. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And that's a teach tape on third.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the first down and to keep this drive moving. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Frazier. Got a little grass. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice move to keep running. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Wilson. Punch. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Finding an escape route. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll move the wide receiver. Throwing Russell. Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Quarterback may change this route. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the grab at the 10. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Get this drive started from the 29. To the air, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Floats it out in space. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Frazier. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. Makes it past the marker. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he closed the deal by scooting 31 yards for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jenkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. One final play before the end of the quarter. Russell. Got his man out of the backfield. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll run with Nate Frazier. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bulldogs! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Keelan Russell. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
He might want another play. Russell from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Bulldogs will hustle to the line. They'll give to Frazier. And he's wrestled to the ground. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. To the air, it's Stockton. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and he's got enough for the first down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
This time he's got it. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Dogs are marching down the field.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds a man on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He wants to change this route. Motion from the wideout. Throwing Russell. Quick completion on the out route.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Russell. Escapes the pressure going right. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Complete to the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Again, it's Russell. The throw. Got his man on the right. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Russell. Oh, they're after him. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback making checks. Russell from the gun on 3rd down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down. You're basically at midfield, and you've got confidence in your guys to be able to go out. You've got experience in this offense. Guys have made these types of plays before. That time, the defense stepped up, they bowed up, and made a better play and take over. Now you need your defense to get on the field in a sudden change situation and get you the football back.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, it's do or die time if you're on offense. Down by a lot of points. You're going to have to score a touchdown quickly. Nice job getting the big run play, but you've got to stay aggressive.
They'll run it. It's Frazier. He's going for the goal line. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Starting to feel a little pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football.
The stiff arm, and now he's got room. There's some room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. At the 35, he's loose. Turns it on down the left side. The 20. Past the 10. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Finds his man. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And, Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall.
There he goes. Touchdown, Bama. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And the Tide answered. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Breaks the tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams. And that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to